Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Bianca Censori and Kanye West completing. So let me tell you what's going on, right? But before I tell you guys what's going on, I want you to look at these bracelets. Oh, I want you guys to look at these bracelets, right? Look at this one. Do you see the color of the stones? It's just blue and green. And this is silver. Look at it. It's just the most gorgeous thing that you'll ever see. And look at this one. It's so gorgeous. So when you see me adorning myself with jewelry, it's because I sell these. I sell jewelry. But don't come rob my home. They're not expensive jewelry. They're not expensive jewelry because I always have someone lurking at my window. So while I'm talking about jewelry, don't come rob my home. They're not expensive jewelry, okay? I just like particular jewelry and I buy these and I sell them from home. But these two, like when I went into the set, I was like, why didn't I realize the beauty of these two? And I want to do another one of this one on this hand, or I'm thinking about doing this chunky piece, like soft life over here, chunky life over here. I'm thinking about that. But these are just gorgeous. They're just darlings. So when you see me coming out here rocking 101 pieces of jewelry, it's because I sell them. I've seen people in my comment section asking me, are those golds? Are those silvers? Are those this? They're not real gold, but they don't change. I think they call them stainless steel. They don't change, okay? And because people are always at my window putting their nose in my business, because evidently, according to them, in their heads, I'm not entitled to privacy. I have to be saying it because these people are watching me wearing these jewelry and I don't want anyone to come holding me at gunpoint thinking that they look pretty, they look expensive, but they're not expensive jewelry, okay? They are affordable jewelry. Don't come hold me at gunpoint or else you're gonna regret it. And I mean that. You're gonna regret it. Okay? Because God don't play about me, honey. God don't play about me. But anywho, let's go back and talk about Bianca Censori and Kanye West. Do you guys remember we saw a bucket list a couple weeks ago and we learned that that bucket list was not a real one. It was a fake bucket list, okay? Now, irrespective of the fact that that bucket list is fake, I should say not fail, but fake, there are a few people out here who are determined to make the bucket list a reality. Whoever you are, I love you for that. I absolutely kid you not. And when people use AI in such a way to do the fun stuff, that's what I like. But when you use AI to create mischief and to ruin others' image, reputation, and their character, I don't like it. I don't like it, right? So, there is on Ye's bucket list, I'm going to have to Google search the bucket list so that you guys can understand the reference, right? So I have to because in the AI that they didn't break down which item on the bucket list that is, right? So on the bucket list, it had a few things. You guys can remember Kanye West buying a house in Jamaica is one of them, right? And I said to you guys that when I learned that the bucket list was fake, I reached out to Kanye. I did. And I asked him because I was like, I could have sworn he was in the studio here some years ago and said that he definitely sees himself buying a house in Jamaica in the future. So I reached out to him and he said, definitely. He is definitely all into buying a house in Jamaica because he loves the culture, he loves the country and all of that. So yes, some of the things on, why am I not pulling up the entire bucket list though? What's going on here? Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. So we learned the bucket list is fake, but the things on the bucket list, not all of them are entirely fake, because some of them, I think what the person who created the bucket list did, I think they drew inspiration from conversations that Kanye West has had in the past. Because when I saw that buy a house in Jamaica, and then I heard that the bucket list was fake, I said, but he did say he was interested in buying a house in Jamaica. And that's why I reached out to him. I reached out to a few celebrities from time to time, and trust me, a few of them, they do reply. A few of them do reply. But some of them, they may just like the comment or something, And sometimes I'll tweet and ask Elon Musk questions and stuff. No, so I have the bucket list, right? And it says climb Mount Kilimanjaro. They did the AI of that, of Bianca and Kanye, on the hill of Kilimanjaro. Buying the house in Jamaica, I don't think they did that, because I did that. I ain't sure I did that. So they skipped that one. Learn to ride a motorbike, they did that. Travel South America, they did that. Swim with sharks, I haven't seen them doing that. They have done the skydiving and the bungee jumping. I haven't seen them doing the surf, scuba diving. I think I saw them did the snowboard. Write a book. So, let's see. It is Write a Book that they did a few days ago. I think they did the hot springs in Iceland. The bucket list AI, it's giving life. If you guys are missing out on it, don't miss out. It's giving life. Whoever is doing them, trust me, it's as though they're doing humanity justice, right? So the Write a List the Write a Book from the bucket list was created. I think that was created yesterday, if not the day before, right? So in the images were sent to me by our girl, Marique. Marique is my adopted daughter, I have to adopt her. I'm hoping in the future, but I didn't want to say this. I wanted to tell her first. I'm hoping that in the future, I can gift her a few days vacation to come chill with me. Yeah, but I want to ensure that I have things in order to take her to a few places, like give her a list of places and take her to a few places so that she can, Marnique is like my adopted, she's my internet daughter. No matter what is going on in my life, that girl is going to message me. And if she doesn't see me on social media, she's going to reach out and say, Star, I hope you're okay. And when you see people like that, even when I'm sick and I don't get to respond to her immediately, she's just sweet. She's just kind. No nasty attitude or anything like that, what some people have done. And even when I do content that she disagrees with, no disrespect, no attitude from her, no snubbing. She's just a sweet person. And I have to say her parents did a very good job raising her. And she has done a very good job accepting the culturing of her parents. I think she is an amazing human being, and I would really love to meet her in person. I've never been this fascinated to actually meet a stranger in life, besides Julia Roberts. But I would love to meet her and the state that she's from. It's one of Jamaican people's favorite place in America, so it even makes it more special. So kudos to you, Marnique, for always being down with your girl. So saying that, she sent me the photos, right? In the photos, it was Kanye writing a book. Bianca was standing up in the background, looking through the window, and you could see, I forgot the exact words that were written, but I think I took the screenshot of it because I know that sometimes when these fan pages realize that whatever they post is sent, they take it down. It's as though they know that, it was sent to a content creator and they'll take it down. Okay, so I'm trying to find back the images, but I think I took a screenshot of them so I can share them with you guys so it can be more relatable. But that item on the bucket list of Kanye writing a book, it is a good one. And I love the AI, how it's created, because that's literally how Bianca is whenever she's with Kanye West. Whenever they're working on any project, she would just be all dressed up, simple outfit, but she would just look like a doll, look gorgeous. And do you know how Kanye tells us he doesn't read? Guys, don't listen to Kanye. You know why I'm going to tell you don't listen to Kanye, and why I'm going to tell you that Kanye West reads. Kanye reads, okay? Kanye reads. Have you listened to those TED Talks with Kanye West? No professor can beat him. None. Don't listen to Kanye when he says he doesn't read. I remember when Wendy Williams was on a hiatus, right? Do you know those hiatus that Wendy would normally take? And everyone would go on to live their life, and they would take a break for like 3 months or so. And Wendy would just be out there living her best life, right? I remember when Wendy took one of her breaks, it was around the time that, I think it was NBC News that paid the private investigator to follow Wendy's husband around. Guys, it's important for you to remember these moments in entertainment history. You have to remember these moments in entertainment history. You know why? You need to realize that if an ungrateful ass nigga out there like Kevin Hunter would do that to Wendy, a man has no limitations to what he'll do to a woman. Don't trust men. It's even in the Bible, right? And when it says men, it's MEN. It's not MANKIND. It's not mankind. It's not humanity. It's men, the male figure, right? So, what was I saying again? So, Kanye reads. So, when Wendy was on her hiatus, when it was revealed that Kevin Hunter was cheating on her, and at that point, Wendy was making good her escape out of that marriage, but she wasn't showing it, and she tricked the crowd, and she was like, all is well in Hunterville. You guys remember that? That woman is one smart heck of a woman. I don't know how Kevin got to poison her cereal to make her look like she has dementia for them to institutionalize her. She was deeply depressed in that moment. Allegedly, Sloan Bella told us that they put something in her cereal, and she said Kevin Hunter took money to set up Wendy to get her institutionalized, allegedly. So, Wendy visited Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, and all of them, right? And Kanye West met Wendy when Wendy visited the house. Kanye took Wendy Williams into his library. And when Kris Jenner realized that Kanye took Wendy into his library, Kris Jenner was like, oh my God, he showed you his library? Because Kanye has a lot of books on design and fashion history, philosophy, and all of that. And I know this because of Wendy Williams. So Kris Jenner was taken a bit back that Kanye West showed Wendy Williams that room, because Kris Jenner is saying Kanye doesn't allow anyone to go into that room. He doesn't allow anyone to mess with his books because he says they are his art pieces. So it's surprising that he would allow you to go into that room. So I'm telling you guys this to say, whenever you hear Kanye says he doesn't read, don't believe him. That man even knows the Bible more than any pastor in a church. If you listen to Kanye's song where he says, let everything has breath, praise the Lord, those are Bible scriptures. Don't believe Kanye West when he says he doesn't read. It's not true. He reads, okay? But because Kanye is such a genius, no one should truly know everything that you do. No one should truly know how intelligent you are. No one should truly know your full potential. The only person that should know that is you. You never show people all of you. Never. Never let people know that you have a favorite of anything. If you love something and you go to your favorite spot and you're always ordering it, after a while, I want you to catch up on yourself and order something else. Never let anyone plot anything for you. When you have a pattern that people can read and understand, people can plan for you. No one should be able to plan for you. And listen to yourself. Listen to your higher self. Trust me, it's there. It is there. Like a couple weeks ago, I was going to Burger King. I was going to Burger King, and I don't walk with cash because Jamaica had so much incidents of robbery and all of that. Even though that has changed, thanks to the current government ain't playing with these boys. He's not playing, and he's appealing to them to get baptized, get saved, and put away the guns, because I don't know what technology he has at this point. And a part of me believes that he's working with international bodies, because when I tell you that, Jamaica, when I tell you that, if you hear a crime happening in Jamaica today, if you hear that someone gets shot and killed today, give the police first 2 weeks. They're finding those men who did it, and they're not taking them into court. No, police have been killing so many gunmen here that so many different organizations and bodies are saying there are far too much police killings. And the Prime Minister say, you're saying there's far too many police killings. What about those innocent lives that were lost? Have you considered that? You know, when Beyonce say, I ain't fucking with nobody, this Prime Minister ain't fucking with nobody. He doesn't care who you are. Even the police who are corrupt are going down. Everyone is going down. So as I was saying, so a couple weeks ago I was going to Burger King, and I said I was going to walk. It's a few miles, but I enjoy walking. And when I almost got to Burger King, something said to me, when you get into Burger King and you get into the line, I think that was back in September, a voice said, when you get to Burger King and when you get into the line, when you're about third to cash, Burger King is going to say the machine is down. So save yourself the trouble. Don't go into Burger King. And that just came to me like a bolt of lightning like that. And I said, ain't no way. I'm going to go to Burger King, and I want to see if this is true. So when I joined the line in Burger King, I was saying, hey, if you're going to use card, the cashier is about to tell us that the card machine is down. So I was third in line when the cashier said, guys, we're so sorry, but the card machine is down. We're only taking cash. So the two people in front of me, the ones behind me, were looking at me like, how did you know? And I said, I don't know. A voice said it to me while I was on my way here. I don't know. I know. And a gentleman said, what are you going to do? And I said, I don't know, go across the road to use the ATM. He was like, no, man, you deserve to get a burger here free. I'm going to pay for it for you. Just order what you want. I have enough cash. I'll pay for it for you. So the voice said that to me, but it never told me that someone was going to buy me the burger. So I'm just saying, sometimes listen to yourselves. And I'm saying Kanye West knows a lot about a lot, and Kanye West doesn't want people to know a lot about him. And that's just the truth, and no one should know a lot about you either. But anywho, it was fun talking to you guys. So I'm going to include the photographs because I believe I did take photos of it. I'm checking back my communications with Marique, and I'm not seeing it. So it seems as though the page that did it might have deleted it, or maybe because I'm making the video, my focus is not So there, but I believe I have the images and I'm going to include them for you. But I want to keep track of the AI bucket list completion. I think it's very interesting to see. And when AI is used in such a positive way, I'm definitely here for it. But anywho, guys, leave your comment below. We're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.